Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today is Vlogmas day 4 and it's already kind of late into the afternoon. It's about 4:30 and I have not vlogged today. So it was Monday. It was a very early start to my day. I had meetings very early in the morning, and then I met with some clients, and then I had to go and I had a car appointment to get the snow tires put on my car. So all that to be said, I didn't vlog. I kind of forgot. So I thought today I would do something just a little bit different, and I know I had said that I was going to post something about this in the coming days, so I thought today was a perfect day to do it. So today I want to talk about my final thoughts from my NaNoWriMo experience. For those of you that haven't been following me, I wrote 50,000 words in the month of November, and I vlogged through the whole experience. And I just kind of want to do like a final wrap up, talk about some of the things that I learned during the process, what I liked about it, and some things that maybe didn't go so well. So here we go. Okay, so NaNoWriMo was probably the most challenging, but also the most rewarding thing that I have done and that I've accomplished in the recent past, I guess. So basically the challenge was to write 50,000 words of a brand new novel in 30 days. So if you do the math, that's an average of 1,667 words every day without stopping, 30 days straight. There were some days that I did way over that, and there were some days that I did not even open up my laptop, to be perfectly honest. I was having to juggle a work schedule. I had a trip to Los Angeles during that whole thing, and yeah, so it was crazy. I am just now realizing that my, well, I knew it was already on. My dryer is on, so if you are hearing that noise, I do apologize, but I have to get this filmed before the sun goes down, so I have a little bit of natural light. So I apologize if you're hearing that. So anyways, back to that. Back to NaNoWriMo. So basically during the month of October, I tried to do some prep work. I outlined about a third of my novel. I got my characters kind of to a point where I wanted them. And then some personal things happened, and I honestly, like, I went into November 1st not even wanting to write. It was hard for me to actually, like, I had gotten so excited about starting this novel and where it was gonna go, and then the end of October happened, and then into the first, and it was just, I just wasn't as excited about it, to be honest. But I did it. So I did the very first. I kind of like mustered up this fake enthusiasm for it, if you will, to just start writing, because I was really, really hoping that I would be able to get out of this slump and I would be able to just get back to the point where I love my characters. And it happened. I very quickly fell in love with my story. I fell in love with the characters, and it was, I don't know. It's almost like it's an experience I really can't explain unless you've gone through something like this and you've accomplished it, or even if you didn't hit that 50,000 words. Just participating in this challenge was crazy, and it was amazing. So I think that the community of NaNoWriMo was the reason that I hit 50,000 words. If we're being completely and perfectly honest, about halfway through the month, I didn't really think I was going to do it because I was so far behind. So I fell behind day 7, and then I did not get caught back up until day 26-ish, something like that. So at one point I was like 6,000 or 7,000 words behind where I should have been on par. But I got to do some what we call write-ins. So I went to a Barnes & Noble, and this was when I was in Los Angeles, so it wasn't even my home district. but I was in Los Angeles. I went to this write-in at a Barnes & Noble, and so everyone brought their computers, and we were doing these like word wars and sprints and trying to hit 1,000 words in 30 minutes. And it was just that community and being able to bond with people that were doing the exact same thing as me. It was just something that was incredible. It was really, really nice to be able to bounce ideas off of people. So I would, you would be able to ask like, hey, what would be going through your head when this happened? Or what does this look like? On a whole bunch of different levels. So I had that. I had the real world actual write-in, and then I'm part of several Facebook groups that were all dedicated to NaNoWriMo. One of them was dedicated specifically to NaNoWriMo bullet journaling, and so being able to like put NaNoWriMo into your bullet journal, which I thought was really cool. And then there were a couple of just general NaNoWriMo groups, and so being able to be a part of those was also great. I actually won NaNoWriMo because of that, literally, because on the evening of the 29th, which was the night that I won, I started these group sprints, which is basically like you have 15 minutes and whoever can write the most words in 15 minutes wins. So I had set up a whole bunch of those for the evening, and there were about 4 of us that were all writing all at the same time using the same sprints. And then we had this like comment thread going on Facebook, and we all won NaNoWriMo within like 20 or 30 minutes of each other, which I don't know, it's just something that was bonding, I guess, if that makes sense. So I fully think and believe that if it hadn't have been for the community of NaNoWriMo, I would not have made 50,000 words in a month. One of the biggest things that I took away from NaNoWriMo was just that this was a huge accomplishment for me. It's 50,000 words is, right now I'm sitting at like 80 pages of book, and that's regular pages, it's not book pages, if that makes sense. And so that is more than I have ever written for a single project ever in my entire life. And going into the month, I did not think that I was going to have 50,000 words to say. So, all that being said, in conclusion, I think that NaNoWriMo is extremely beneficial to anybody who wants to start writing, even if they just want to do it for fun and as a hobby. I think that it's an accomplishment that only, like, you can't say at any other point that you've written a novel, in 30 days, because 50,000 words is the minimum word count for a novel. So you can actually physically write an entire novel in 30 days. So mine's not completely done. I still probably have another 10,000 words to go. I've put the story away for a few days, just trying to get some other things and other projects done. I will pick it back up, but I just kind of wanted to let my brain settle a little bit. So I've put it away, but I definitely will pick it back up. I'm going to outline some stuff and then try to plug some things in. But I think that it's interesting because with NaNoWriMo forces you to not edit. And I always used to edit. Even when I was in school, I would edit my papers as I go. I would edit speeches, whatever I was writing at the time. As I was writing it, I was also going back and editing. And NaNoWriMo forces you to not do that. Some people even actually, as they write, turn the letters gray or white so that they can't even see it. I didn't go that far, but I made sure that I wasn't reading back what I had been writing. There are parts of the story that I still have not read, which I think is fine, because if you edit and you take out words and things like that, you're taking away words, literally. And in a challenge that's all about word count, you can't do that. So I had to kind of turn off my editor brain, which I think was a good thing, because there were some parts of the story that I wasn't expecting, but because I was just kind of free writing and letting it go, I guess, I was able to find little avenues and little rabbit trails that led to totally different things. So that is one of the reasons why I think that NaNoWriMo is really, really beneficial, because you just write. You don't edit. You don't look back. You just move forward and write. Put words on a page. So if you guys are questioning whether or not you should be doing NaNoWriMo, you might be seeing this video as NaNoWriMo 2018 is coming along. I highly, highly encourage you guys to at least attempt it. And even if you can't hit 50,000 words, whatever you put on the page in the month of November is that many more words that you didn't have the month before. So, congratulations to everyone who won NaNoWriMo in 2017, and whether winning means hitting 50,000 words, hitting your personal goal of 100,000 words, or maybe it was just your goal of hitting 10, 20, 30,000. Whatever your goal was, congratulations for accomplishing that. I look forward to working with you guys in the future. I'm going to be starting a beta readers group on Facebook, and we'll be able to beta read each other's novels. Also, if you were not a part of NaNoWriMo, but you are interested in beta reading my novel, please comment down below and I'll get in contact with you once that time comes, and we will go from there. So, have a great night, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow.